Hello once again, Oregon Trio Association. It is Matt Bezick, Executive Director for OTA with a July update. I'm going to try to keep this one nice and zippy, not a lot of new stuff going on, but still important to just keep up to date on all things that are happening with OTA. Once again, I always like to take a moment to just put up on the screen here all of the allowable cost services. These are things that your grant can pay OTA for to help you with if you have some funds that you are needing to spend down by the end of your grant year. At the end of August, please get in touch with me. These are negotiable. Services can be negotiated as well. We are just here to help, and some of these are a little extra and above and beyond what we normally do with our membership. I would love to hear from you if you have any need. I also want to do a quick plug once again through July into August. We still have those FAFSA support funds. And now when I say FAFSA support funds, this can also be Summer Bridge. If you have any kind of event you want to do on campus during the next couple months to meet with your students, help them make sure FAFSA's done, all those components of getting them ready to start in the fall, we have some funding to help pay your staff extra money, as well as provide some food and snacks to those students and families that attend. So follow the link to our website, fill out a form, and we can have a conversation around supporting some of your summer events. Next, I'd like to just highlight all of the professional development opportunities. We are going to be putting a poll out here shortly. It's going to go on its own through the listserv to get some feedback from folks. But I have the connection calls here. We're not doing the UB call because of the 4th of July and holiday, but the rest of the month, just our general connection calls. We're going to keep it pretty simple and light through the summer, and then ramp back up once fall term starts. I did also want to announce that our elections have completed, so I am happy to announce that our District 1 representative is going to be Claudia Mendez from Classic Community College, the pre-college programs. Our District 3 representative is going to be Eric Roosh from the Mount Hood Community College Talent Search Program. Our District 6 representative is going to be Christopher Solario, the director of the SSS program at Western Oregon University. Our communications rep is going to be Sarah Beatty, who is an SSS advisor out of Chemeketa Community College. And finally, our treasurer is going to be Ashley Ahon, who is an advisor out of the PSU pre-college program. So shout out to everybody. Their terms will start after the NAB conference in October, but we will be starting to gear them up and onboard them in the coming months, and they'll be serving on the board for 2 years. So thank you all for participating in that election, and look forward to having a wonderful new board going into this year. Up next is the scholarship deadlines that we have coming up. So first is our college abroad. So this is if you have any college students who are looking to do an abroad program. Our deadline of July 31st, so the very end of the month. Student just needs to fill out a form signed by you at the program, indicating that they are planning on going to an abroad program, whether it's through a third party, whether it's through a program there at your institution. It's just a random raffle, so students have till the end of this month to submit for that, for a $1,500 award to help offset some of the costs with doing a study abroad program. And then we also have our Last Mile Scholarship. That next deadline is August 23rd for fall Last Mile Awards. I did want to make a quick note. I know some of you are probably planning for next academic year. Hopefully some of you are just taking breaks, but OTA is planning on putting together a full schedule of all of our events, all of our timelines, scholarship due dates, everything, so you can have it in advance. So by some point in August, definitely by the end of August, we are going to have an official full timeline for all things OTA that you can have in hand as you're planning your own academic year, your field trip. So if you want to come to our student leadership conference, you want to come to the mock trial, planning around the professional development conference that we have, just give you all that information early as you can, so that way it makes your planning process as seamless as possible. And finally, as I like to say, we don't know about new staff unless you all tell us. We want to make sure that they're welcomed into the OTA family. They can go to our onboarding events. They get added to the listserv, all the wonderful things that we have to offer as OTA. Summer is often a pretty big transition time for folks who are moving to new positions, or for you just hiring vacant roles that have come up during the year. So if you have any vacancies that are being filled, please let myself know, let Robin know, and we'll make sure to welcome them in. So with that, those are the only updates I have. I hope you're having a wonderful summer, and that this is a nice chill time for everyone. And for those of you in summer programming, hopefully you're having a blast and everything keeps going smoothly through the rest of your programs. So with that, I will see you later. Take care.